let's move on again. Let's go an SGC mover. Or sorry, oh, I have this flipped. I have the graphics flipped.
A little dyslexia here. That's okay.
Little dyslexia here. Gosh, I've been doing that recently, guys. Sorry about that. But Nyland Green is actually a Georgia Bulldog who's transitioning to be a Purdue Boilermaker under Ryan Walters. I think this is a great move for him. Like he got 94 snaps this year, right, as corner, which is pretty solid. He was a former 5-star player, top 30 player in the country. He's very, very freaking talented, right? But we also know that Ryan Walters runs a lot of man. He develops DBs. He's going to put Nyland Green in a chance to actually show off his athleticism and just how good he is. So I'm a big fan of like he's at least going somewhere and he's making a conscious decision about like the coaching staff and what they can do for him to put him in a position to succeed. So, just because Nyland Green is moving down from Georgia to Purdue doesn't mean that this guy can't be like an NFL talent in the future, or future All Big Ten player, future All American. Nyland Green is really, really good. Really, really, really good. I know there are a lot of Georgia DBs in the portal. I happen to like Nyland Green. Him and AJ Harris are studs, right? I happen to like those guys a lot. So this is a gigantic get for Ryan Walters. Good job on the get.
Yeah, and you mentioned the fit here at Purdue. We love it for him. And obviously, like Purdue does not get many of these guys out of the portal or even in high school ranks where like they're 6'1" with length, with speed, athleticism, and agility. And he was obviously getting coached up by some damn good defensive back coach, Fran Brown, for the past couple of years. Like he is, I think he's going to come in right away and elevate that room there on the back end for Purdue. They got Dylan Thieneman, right? He's their safety. They're all American or all freshmen, whatever you want to call it, on team for him. He was a stud at in the back end. He's a great compliment to be him, a lockdown corner that they can have in the Big Ten, moving into teams where you have USC, UCLA, Washington, Oregon, guys with a lot of speed on the edge and a lot more passing tech. You're going to need guys like this that can cover them. And
it's a different ball game. It's no longer the Big Ten West.
Yeah, you don't have to beef up your D line and linebackers. You got to have shutdown corners to really help your defenses. And Ryan Walters, you mentioned like to make his defense looking really good. Lockdown corners is what it is. We saw Devin Witherspoon. We saw
guys
others
that play
down there
really well, really athletic, and they're solid and press man. That's what he needs.
And I think Nyland Green fits that mold exactly what Ryan Walters wants. And this was nice. This surprised me a little bit, but also like it doesn't. Like this is what the portal is becoming, where you have some of these guys that are like, I don't need the flash. I don't need to go to USC or to Miami and get a huge NIL bag. I'm going to go to where I'm going to get coached up really, really well, put in a scheme that's going to put on great tape for the NFL draft. And I'll still get some NIL love for sure, but also like I'm going to get coached up and developed and put in a spot where my future is going to be very, very bright. And I think that's what he's done here for himself.
Yeah, I really love the move for him. There were a ton of places that I could have said that I would love the move, but I do like the move, and like I don't like people that are haters on that, right? Oh, they're dropping down Georgia, Purdue, whatever. Like this is guy, yeah, sure, he was lost in the sauce of that DB room, which by the way is top 3 in the country.
I mean, Julian Humphrey was just about to enter the portal because he was not getting playing time, and now he's back and whatever. Like it, everybody wants a piece of those Georgia DBs, and Purdue gets one.
Because it's an automatic NFL bid, is what it is. If you're starting, it's an automatic NFL bid. So I'm gonna be very high on this for Purdue's sake, and I'm also gonna be very high on this for Nyland Green's sake.